Hi everybody, my name's Gayle and I'm going to take you through some sun salutations. If you've not done yoga before, they actually are just sort of close and together push-ups. So I'm down at the beach this morning and we're using just available equipment, which is a park lunch bench top. So I'm just going to show you through what we're going to do. It's a pretty simple exercise, but if you do enough of them, very nice and warming, really good for your shoulders and your hips, and a really nice warm up for the back as well. This backward push, we tend to use the tummy, and especially when we come to standing again. And you can see my husband's taking this video there in the corner, that's his shadow. And so I'll just wait until I'm standing before we start. So we do a couple of these rolling through. They're called striking cobras. So you come through and then you lift up the chest. And I'll give you a chance to do that on the next one. We've got one more of these rolling through striking cobras. Just pushing back. Almost about ready to start now. So make sure that your table or piece of furniture is stable, and that's why I put it in the title. You might want to push your chair up against a wall, for example. Make sure that the floor is not going to slip. You can keep your shoes on if you wish, or take your shoes off, and you sort of get a bit of a better stick that way. So I'm just about ready to finish, and I'll take you through the whole process. We start off with the feet around about hip width distance, and I'm just coming up to the starting position now. So take a deep breath in, lift your arms up and bring the hands together, and we don't clasp the fingers together, we just press the palms together. Bring your hands to the heart space, and for this first round of 3 strikes, we're going to just concentrate on the movements themselves. So breathing out now. Bend your knees lots and come into a modified chair pose. And then I'm reaching forward, landing my hands on the table. And you can see I'm staying quite low. There's that striking cobra there. Now I'm coming into the next pose. So from striking cobra into a down dog. I've got my heels pressed down, my knees are nice and soft, and I'm pushing my hips out behind. Now I'm coming through for a second time on that striking cobra. So we do 3 strikes and then we stand up to finish that round. Lifting up here now. And you can see why it's called salute to the sun. I'm looking up and then I'm pressing back down. Here's my downward dog. So the back stays nice and flat. Soften the knees so that you can come down really low. You see I'm starting to bend now. Keep the knees pressed towards each other, don't let them flare out. And then push through, striking the cobra. Keep the elbows together. And notice that my elbows brush the side of my ribs, keeping them nice and in line with the shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in, then come out and find your down dog. Now from here, we come down a little bit, get our balance, and then tighten up the tummy. Take a deep breath in and lift up. That's one round. So that's the only movements we'll be doing today. And once you get the hang of things, you'll find that you'll be able to close your eyes. If you know sun salutations and you know this vinyasa, then you can start away with me just listening to my voice. And if not, if you're not sure what's happening, just follow along with the video. So here I am, breathing in, lifting up. And as my arms come down and I come forward, start to breathe out. This is very slow, so you might want to just hold a little pose, take a couple of breaths. See, I'm almost doing a bit of a chair pose there, finding my balance. Now keep those elbows squeezed towards each other, let them brush on the side of the ribs. Take a nice breathe in. We breathe in every time the heart space lifts. Tucking the chin. And there's my little signal to remind me to breathe out. And coming into that lovely down dog stretch. Now stay down low. We're going to roll through and come and try that a few more times. Just breathing in and out of the nose, nice and gently. Stay low, elbows together. Breathing in as you start to lift the chest. So find your up dog. You might want to lift the heels, come right up on the toes. And lifting up the chest first, the chin second, and then straightening up the arms. Try that one more time. Breathing out. Pushing hips away from hands. And then bending knees so that the hips lower a little bit. We're doing this super slow, so take little breaths as you need them. Stay down low, elbows locked together. Breathing in. And down on the table with the hands, almost like you're levering up the chest, then the chin, then the arms. Roll those shoulders back. We're coming into that little balance, coming into your chair pose. So roll the hips back, heels are down, and bend the knees. You might be able to take your hands away from the table, maybe just one hand. I'm bringing mine down onto the seat of the table. Nice long back. Find length at the low spine. And once again, as the heart lifts, we breathe in and up. Hands coming together, make this a strong pose by pressing palms. Breathing out and just settling in. Breathing in and out through the nose. In this next round, we're going to concentrate a little bit more on the breathing. Remember, we are trying to challenge ourselves, but we want to make sure that we're breathing steadily in and out of the nose. So how hard can you go? How far can you challenge yourself and yet still keep a steady breath? So we've warmed up. We're going slightly faster. Breathing in and breathing out, coming to your forward fold. Breathing in, lift the heart, chest, chin, arms, shoulders. Tucking the chin, and starting to breathe out steadily. You might find that you run out of puff, a couple of breaths, but try to maintain a smooth, steady breath. If you find that you're holding the breath, you've probably challenged your body too far. Breathing in and breathing out. The slower you can take these movements, the better. We call it time under tension. And because we're not stopping in one place, the body never gets a chance to relax, to settle. Strike your pose. Breathing in, opening up the tummy, drawing that belly button right in towards the spine. And then breathing out slowly through the nose. Hands coming down, forward fold. You might want to touch your toes at this point. And when you're ready, a slow breath in. Stretch all the way up. Hands press together. They're not just touching, actually pressing. Lowering down, thumbs to the sternum. Lift the chest. And notice that the body is starting to work. It's a very warming practice. So for this next round, if you feel safe, you might want to soften your gaze, maybe even close the eyes. Take a deep breath in, lift the arms up, and breathing out, and find your forward fold. Reaching towards the table or the chair. Lock those elbows together. And search your way forward. Each time you notice the heart lifting, you're breathing in. Each time the heart lowers, you're breathing out. Breathing out to down dog now. Lovely stretch back. We're staying low to strike the cobra. So when you're ready, breathing in, stay as low as you can, gliding forward. Breathing in to lift the chest. Breathing out to find your down dog. Press the heels down. Push the hips away from hands. Start to bend the knees into your chair pose. Got one more striking of the cobra to go. Elbows together. Stay low. And then breathe in as the chest rises. Deep breath in now. Then breathing out. Hips away from hands. Your forward fold. When you're ready to breathe in, curling up, standing tall, lift the arms up wide and above. Press your hands together. Breathing out, thumbs to the heart space. Just pause here for our next round. Notice the breath. Notice if you've still got your eyes closed, the subtle movement of the body. Breathing in, lifting up, and as you breathe out, expand the arms away from each other as far as you can. We're really trying to challenge the stretch now. Bend your knees, come down low, find your chair pose, and then little balance, hands onto the tabletop. Gliding forward, breathing in and up, and right up onto the toes. Squeezing the bottom, abs in. Breathing out, starting with the chin, lowering the chest, pressing hips back, and pushing away, long back for down dog. Heels grounded. Bending the knees now, stay low and strike your cobra. You move forward by bending the elbows. Keep the elbows pointed down, squeeze them into each other. Side arm brushes the ribs. Breathing in, fading up to your fullest expression of this pose. You're ready to breathe out. Push away to down dog. Nice long length in the back. And then come even lower, bend your knees. Staying as low as you can. Hip the elbows. Elbows press towards each other. Eyes just above the hands, looking forward. Deep breath in as you lift up. Eyes are up. Feeling the sun on your face. And if you're inside, imagine that the sun is shining on your face. Nice deep breath out to down dog. Explore your way, sensing forward fold. Breathing in, take the arms wide. Breathing right up overhead, thumbs up. Pressing the hands together, Anjali Mudra. Keep that pressure. Thumbs glide down to your heart space. Pause here. Notice the body. Notice the breath. And now, go faster. So come and find your up dog. Pushing back to down dog. Forward and up. Breathe in. And down. Breathe out. Like again. Deep breath in. In and out through the nose. Breathing in and up. Hands together. And pause. In and up, forward fold, almost a chair, then in and up to baby cobra and push back, down dog. Strike your cobra 2 more times, breathing in and breathing out. Get a sense of the rhythm now. And breathing out. Forward fold. Breathing in and up. And this last time, not by yourself, eyes closed. Get a little bit lost here on the video. In with your body. Each pose gets a breath. Notice that the breath is still nice and slow, steady, even though you're working hard. Into forward fold. And take a deep breath in and up, hands together. Hands to your heart space, everyone. Namaste.